Ethereum, like its first smart blockchain, because in the Bitcoin, like I mentioned, there is not such smart chain. There are some smart layer they added, but not that time when Ethereum coming with this new concept, smart contract and smart chain on the smart contract on the blockchain. Okay, so address format. So like we discussed last time, in the Bitcoin we have different in the Bitcoin we have different address format for like mainnet and testnet, but in the
Start again.
this is
Yeah, please go ahead.
okay.
क्यों?
Google पे तो कोई Rakesh, you can join.
Okay, so last time we discussed regarding that Bitcoin. So you can see that in the mainnet and testnet we have different addresses, as well as in the mainnet also we have some start with one star, some start with three and DC1. It's regarding that soft fork which happened with the Bitcoin. But in the case of Ethereum, it's 0x hexadecimal number. It's same for mainnet, testnet. There is no difference. And interesting thing is like same address can hold ETH balance, like native tokens for that Ethereum blockchain, as well as ERC20 tokens. Okay, like USDT, USDC. There are lots of ERC20 tokens. So last time we, I guess, shown also. Just a second. Okay, so you guys, I guess you cannot see this, but last time we mentioned that one address can have hold multiple tokens balance. Okay. Okay, and like transaction algorithm, it's part of like what exactly hashing algorithm use, transaction algorithm use. We will not go into depth. Let's go to the next step. Anyone has doubt regarding this, like one address hold like all Ethereum balance and anything else?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the next screen. Okay, what are the smart contract? I mentioned that Ethereum is the first blockchain which come with that smart contract things. So smart contract is like additional layer on the blockchain itself. Okay, it's like self-executing contracts with predefined rules. Rules means whatever the programs we set and it execute on the blockchain itself. Okay, and whatever the data we need to save. Okay, for that we use that blockchain things. So basically, it's run on that Ethereum virtual machines. Okay, and it's fully automated. Like USD. Okay, for example, we can consider ERC20 tokens. Okay, it's like fungible token. It's again smart contract. So USDT, USDC, it's smart contract. So that Ether, which started the USDT, they deployed this smart contract on the Ethereum, and what they did here, USDT, they consider it's like a stable coin. So what does it mean, stable coins? So its price is compared to dollar, it's $1. So one USDT is equal to $1. And how they manage? So there are many ways. Normally, same amount of money they kept in the kind of financial institute. So they have to prove that okay, whatever the USDT minted, okay, let's say they minted 100 USDT. So they have to prove that okay, 100 USDT extra added into their kind of bank account or financial institute. Okay, so there are third-party financial auditor which like audit. Okay, yes, the new USDT they minted, and they have proved that they have this equal amount of USD. So it's like whatever the USDT they have, it's one-to-one backing of real money. Okay, this is how it work. That stable coin. There are also another way. I don't know more about it, but they like keep gold also and other things also. And one of the okay, actually I don't remember how they, but USDT they keep that USD in the bank account. Okay, so it's like one to one.
So, as you said, this is some executable programs.
Yes,
With
executable
which
program.
programming language?
Okay, yeah. So Ethereum, for using contract, they use Solidity language.
Solidity.
Yes.
So it's built by them, or it's
No, it was exist, but it was many using this for contract. So Ethereum also using, Tron also obviously copying them. So they are also using this language, Solidity.
Solidity.
Yes. Okay, I have not mentioned here anything about Solidity because it will go again in the depth. So, an example I mentioned USDT. Okay, it's well-known coin. Many corporate, many financial institute uses. Another is that USDC. It's again same competitor like USDT. They're also keeping some backing up 1-to-1, like 1 USDT is equal to 1 USD, and they have also financial audit regarding it's transparent. Third-party auditor do this, and they mention that yes, they have this amount of money, whatever the coins they means they create. Okay, and
they are keeping actual USD amount
yes,
in
actually, yeah.
some bank book.
Yes. And time to time they provide proof also, and auditor also do this auditing things. Okay, and another example of smart contract.
Nikhil has some query.
Yes, Nikhil.
Sir, USDT and USDC are almost similar. So
Yes.
why means like customers or we can say user prefer USDT only, not USDC?
They are using USDC also.
Since I see that means a lot of things are going on the basis of USDT only, not on the USDC.
USDT is first. They started first. Like Ether, they started USDT first, and after that, another organization starting their stable coins. So obviously USDT started first, so you can see in the market USDT is more, but USDC also now many organizations using that USDC coin. It's like different organization. They're launching this stable coin.
Coins are same. Only thing is who are backing you.
Yes.
To take an example, if tomorrow Elon Musk says that USDT is the one that going to be used in all US government banks and all, then you will find that only USDT is used.
Yes.
If he says USDC, next day you will see USDC is highly used by the people.
Yeah. So both are strong organization. So obviously there are competitor, and some organization uses USDT, some using USDC.
Is that answer your question, Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And another example of smart contract, ERC. Okay, its protocol name ERC 721. So it's maybe you heard about it, NFT, right? Okay. So NFT, it's like non-fungible token, like in the okay. So NFT, it's little bit different than fungible token, like USDT. USDT, like you can see this, like 1 USDT equal to 1 USDT. That is same value. Okay, no uniqueness. But if you compare the non-fungible token, NFT is like attached with some arts, like digital certificate of ownership of some unique things, like some painting, some music, some game item, some digital collection, something like that. So you cannot say that okay, NFT like 1 is equal to NFT 2. No, because NFT 1 can be some a painting, NFT 2 can be some musical, some library or some gaming item, something like that. Okay, so that is the major difference between that fungible token and non-fungible token. So fungible token means like it's identical, interchangeable, like we are doing USDT, USDC. Okay, it's same value, no uniqueness. We are using in the daily currency. Yeah, perfect. Like for using as a currency. Okay, and like common standard, I mentioned like for Ethereum ERC20. So we have USDT, USDC. So one more thing I also mentioned last time. This USDT, they're on all, means not all, obviously. They're on multiple chains which support contract. For example, Ethereum, obviously they are started with Ethereum. Later on, they started with Tron. Okay. Again, the Binance Smart Chain, they're also on the Binance Smart Chain. I guess, yes, there are also on the Matic. I guess name is now changed, Polygon Polygon, yes, there on also that. Yes, our Polygon is different, not on our Polygon. So there is again another chain, AVAX. Okay, they are on also that AVAX. So they are on multiple chains. Okay, and non-fungible token, obviously they're on the Ethereum also, Tron also, Binance also. There are lots of other coins also, like Solana I mentioned. There are also Solana also. So these are the major difference between fungible token and non-fungible token. Okay, and these are the like example of smart contract. Okay, actually these are just example. There are lots of complex smart contracts built on for the we say distributed finance, so financial company using such contracts for their internal auditing things and other things. Okay, so this is just overview of what are the smart contracts. So this is just small piece of code reside in the blockchain which execute on the, like for Ethereum, obviously it's execute on the Ethereum. For Tron, it's execute on the Tron chain. Okay. Let's go to the, yes. So sending coins. I guess smart, a small part of this we discussed in the last session also. How, okay, I just taken two example, Bitcoin and Ethereum. There are lots of coin, but I will mention these two, how sending works. Okay. So like I mentioned last time also, Bitcoin, it work like cash transaction or real transaction. Like you have one BTC, so you have to send 0.3 BTC to some A person. Okay. So you cannot send like 0.3. You have to send one BTC. Okay. And in the return, okay, you will get unspent transaction. This is called unspent transaction. So you send one BTC, but actually you have to send only 0.3, right? So change is 0.7. That is called like unchanged transaction, unspent transaction, and that will return back to you 0.7 BTC. This is how Bitcoin model works, like unspent transaction output. Okay, so it don't do like our banking system, like subtract. Okay, you have to send 0.3, so just directly send 0.7. So this doesn't work with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's model is little bit different.
What if I have only 0.3?
Then obviously it will go directly 0.3. Yes. And like I mentioned, if you have 0.3 in the two addresses,
Who returns this method? Bitcoin algorithm?
yeah, Bitcoin algorithm. It's Bitcoin's protocol.
It will reduce gas.
Sorry? Yeah, obviously it will reduce gas.
Yeah.
So point C, okay, this is okay. 0.7 I mentioned just for example, for just normal understanding. You will not get 0.7, you might get 0.699 and something. So there is fees also, network fees. Okay. So what is the network fees last time mentioned? Okay. So the node miners, they run this validation entire the network, right? So they obviously will not run for free. So they should get something. So like block rewards they are getting, that is okay. But as the Bitcoin supply is limited, and you will get like, okay, Bitcoin's rewards will stop. So how they will run this network and what they will get benefit? So they will get benefit as a fee. So whatever the transaction happened, that fee goes to the that node. Okay. This is the way Bitcoin sending works. But the Ethereum, okay, Ethereum model is different. It's like our bank account model. So like bank balance, you have to send, let's say, you have 5 Ether, you have to send 1 Ether. So obviously 1 Ether will goes. Here also again it's example of 1 Ether will goes, but again some point Ether as per latest market rate. Okay, not market rate actually. It's like network congestion. Okay, if there are lots of pending transaction, then fee will goes high. If there are less pending transaction, then in the small fees transaction will work. So network will get small fees and remaining will the same to the like end party. Okay, so yeah, it's like if you see Ethereum, it's simple model like balance update model. So I mentioned the fee. It's again little bit complex how fee is like calculated. So just consider example. There are Okay, so in the fee, they call it gas. Okay, what are the gas required for sending transaction? Okay, so for normal sending transaction, there are 21,000 gas. Okay, this is the unit. We can say G. Actually, basic unit is WEI. Okay, so 21,000 gas is required to send normal transaction. Now, what is the fee of that gas? Okay, so that fee is vary. It's dynamic, depend on the transactions, networks, congestion, and that things. So, how fee is calculated? Okay, how much gas required? Let's say 21,000. For normal transaction, it fixed 21,000 is required. Multiple by what is the gas price? So take example. Let's go to from here to Swargat. We required 1 liter of petrol. Okay, this is the gas limit. And gas price, you can see it's dynamic. Currently, it's 100, sometimes 99, 98. This is the gas price. This is how fee work. So if you multiply by gas limit by gas price, you will get the what is the fee required for this transaction. That model also changed from the start. There are now some base fee. Again, you can send extra fee as a priority. This is a new model. I guess 1-2 years ago they launched. Little bit change, but basic concept is the same. Like limit into gas price. Okay, but this is for the basic Ethereum send. Now I have to send USDT. This is the different. For the USDT, again, you require that gas fee. Gas fee is in the native currency, that is like ETH, not USDT. So let's say your address have USDT, you have to transfer USDT. If your address don't have Ethereum, then you are not able to transfer that USDT. So first you have to get Ether from some other wallet. Okay, only then you can transfer that USDT. And yes, and in our we have, like I mentioned last time, we have some wallets project which it's running, it's live. There also we managing this way. If there is no Ether, so we calculate, okay, for one sending of USDT. Okay, it's not one sending, I'm mentioning one transaction. So you send one USDT, you send like 100K USDT. Fee is like almost same. There is no difference. That is the major benefit of blockchain. That's why major financial institutes started using blockchain. Like amount doesn't matter for them. Like I mentioned, one USDT almost same fee as compared to 100K USDT. Okay. So USDT, like I mentioned, it's smart contract. So execution required more gas. So it's again depend on contract to contract. It's not fixed like how much gas it required. Basically, for that USDT, we keep around 70,000 like limit for the gas, and price obviously what is the current, let's say 5 GWI, 10 GWI, whatever the market, as per market, it's update. Okay, so this way we calculate the USDT fee. Okay, this is the fee model works. So normal transaction different, USDT it little bit more fee required because it execute contracts, more gas required. So I just forgot to mention one thing in the smart contract. Okay, it's again USDT sending is again part of smart contract. So in the smart contract, if you read the things, let's say I have to read the balance of my my address, right? You in the like one address can hold like Ethereum also, USDT also. Let's say I have to get the address of my balance of my address. So that we invoke smart contract function. Okay, this is the balance of something like that function. I can show you. This is the Ether scan. Let's say go to the top token, Ethereum. And like I mentioned, transparent, you can see contract here. It's all transparent. So this is the USDT token. You can see this contract. Okay, so this is the contract. And let's say read contract. So my context was for the read things, you will not charge anything. There is no fee for reading. But if you change the state of the blockchain, changing state means when you send some coins, so state changes, right? Balance is updated from your end to another party. So whatever the change happen, then you will be applied. Okay, sorry. So in the contract, smart contract, the read things are free, but the write means if you change the state of the blockchain. So simple example, sending the coins, it's changed the state of the blockchain, so it will be chargeable. So obviously I told you that USDT transfer around 70,000, actually it's 6,400 something, but for the safer side we keep normally 70,000. Okay, just to have safer side, not exactly same, because there is one risk also. If we keep the less that limit, okay, and unfortunately it required little bit more gas, okay, so your entire fee will gone, you will not get anything, so your transaction will get failed, as well as from your account some Ethereum will be reduced. Okay, so this is the one risk of keeping the exact gas limit. So normally every exchanges or some many exchanges, they keep little bit higher, so there is no risk of transaction fails, because if transaction fails, it's not like banking that you will get your feedback. There is no feedback, it's burned. Okay, so it's burned from your wallet, and this happened with me also. Okay, it's example that, okay, there are new tokens coming to the market, it's trading things. So Shiba coins, maybe many know about that Shiba coins. So there are craze about Shiba coin in the, I guess, 2020, and it just started. And normally many exchanges do not add immediately when new coins arrive. Okay, so I want this coin. So how you can these coins, so using, there are like Uniswap or even MetaMask, you can change. It's like swap your coins, like from Ethereum, you can swap to the some tokens which you want, because that Shiba coin, or it's like ERC20 tokens, it's on the same blockchain. So contracts allow these swapping things. Okay, and I keep limit little bit low, and obviously this contract execution taken the lot gas, and 2 times my transaction got failed. So it's around like $30 gone. So this is the risk if you keep that limit on the boundary. Okay, so come back to this read contract. So I told you, like, read no gas fee, right? They will charge for something. So you can see this is the balance things. Okay, this is the main balance of. Okay, so you can call this API and you will get, okay, you provide the address, call the API, and you will get all the API means you are invoking actually that smart contract, and in the return you will get the balance, and you will not charge any gas for this. It's like free, because state is not changed. You are just reading the things. So this is the blockchain that read things and write things. Okay. Any doubt here? No?
Sir, what doubt is there, but regarding other things, like how does one of the coin crashes? Is what is the specific reason to one coin get crash?
Crash.
Yeah, means its
Crash
value
in the
gets
sense
zero.
pricing.
Yeah, its price get delayed and it's get delisted.
Okay, pricing, it's share market, demand and supply. If there are lots of seller, okay, obviously price will go down. If there are less seller and more buyer, price will go up.
So here some algorithm plays a role, like that coins algorithm. I guess I heard a news about an Terra coin where
Okay,
this
this is a
algorithm.
different story. Okay. I and Sanjay also brought that coin when they go.
Nikhil is being getting sure if he spends some amount, what is the algorithm? So
Sorry.
he'll not lose the amount. Now Nikhil is making sure.
No, there is no risk. Like in the, like before sleeping, you are like millionaire, And in the morning you can be like you have zero amount in the wallet. So there is no surety.
Mhm. Okay.
I guess you purchase lots of coin.
No, sir. I just check it and I just done research on it. So I get to know.
By looking at their age, they are all the 2025 investors
Okay.
under the crisis. So this is good.
Okay. At the bad time you purchased.
सर आपकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है यहाँ तक.
तो कुणाल ये कह रहा है कि आप सभी लोग 2025 के इन्वेस्टर्स हैं. Is that true?
Can you hear me?
Has yes sir.
वो बोल रहे हैं कि अभी 2025 पे इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, राइट आप, या पहले इन्वेस्ट कर चुके हो?
पहले कर चुके थे सर, बाद में पता चला.
चुके हैं सर, 21 में ही किया था सर.
So you're driving in the same boat where Krunal is.
It's all about emotions.
Yes. It's actually greed.
So it's not greed. It's
Yeah,
love.
mine needs greed. 3x is not enough. Let's go for 5x like that. Okay.
How this gas is calculated? Like, as you said,
Protocol it's
it's
fixed.
not on depend on the amount,
Yeah.
how it's dependent.
Okay. Normally, as per the contract, how many in the contract itself when it's executing, how many memory it internal take? Like
Size
what are
of-
the size of that things?
Contract.
Not exactly size, but if it's includes some calculation, integer, and that things, as per that contract, how many internal memory use, and as per that they say, okay, this gas is required. And for the normal Ethereum, they say fix. I'm sure 21,000, or can check 22 or 21,000. So for normal transaction, it fix, but contracts it's vary, little bit vary. But USDT, if you check average, it's around 64,000 something. So, but safer side we keep 70,000 or something. Okay, so okay, so we are discussing about wallets. So you may heard about hot wallets and cold wallets. So hot wallets, it's like connected to internet, means it's always like accessible to like internet. Okay, so let's say MetaMask. Okay, so this is the kind of hot wallet we can say, because it's on your laptop, it's connected to the internet, so it's like considered as a hot wallet. Okay, even the exchanges have wallets which keep their for regular their transaction, keep that balance to like regularly running their exchanges. This is also hot wallet. Okay, and like it's okay, why there are hot wallet and cold wallet I will mention. So like I mentioned, daily exchanges need some amount to run their exchange, right? Because somewhere are withdrawing, somewhere are transferring them, somewhere are exchanging, so they should have some kind of stock of that balance to like run their exchange. Okay, so like use cases I mentioned, that active trading, that withdrawing, managing their balances, they require that hot wallet. So what is the cold wallet? Cold wallet is not connected to internet at all. It's not like MetaMask. Okay, it's mostly called it hardware wallet. So I have two wallets here. So it's one is that this is the Treasure wallet. Okay, and this is the Ledger. That time two are that famous wallet. Now there may be new companies also. So these are two hard wallets. You can see it's like pen drive device. It's not connected to internet. Okay, and it contain our address. Address means public key, private key pair. Okay, and it's totally safe. No one can hack it. Okay, normally when hacking happened, if you connected to internet, right? When you connected to internet, you like install some plugin which are not secure. Okay, and sometimes that plugins try to access what you are typing password and that things. So these are most means all financial institute big, they use hardware wallet. Okay, to secure their funds, and like Ledger, Treasure, And paper wallet also consider cold wallet. Paper wallet means you can keep your that mnemonic codes. Okay, this is again different concept. What are the mnemonic codes? Mnemonic codes means it's representation of your private key. Like using this mnemonic codes, there are 12 words, or now it's 24 words also available. So using that 12 words are in the same order. Okay, using that 12 words and algorithm, you can retrieve your that private keys. So these are the mnemonic codes. Okay, so if you write your mnemonic code on the paper, okay, so it's also considered as a cold wallet. But there are headache. You have to again go to the, when you have to use this money, so you have to again connect to MetaMask, add that 12 or 24 words, and obviously you are connected to MetaMask, then you can transfer your money. But hardware wallet consider ledger and the treasure. Okay, so they, when you connect to your laptop, so they have their own software. Okay, and you are means that wallet also secured by your PIN, and that when you set up the first time that ledger and treasure, you also take that like 12 words and or 24 words, depend on that what algorithm they are using. So even my treasure or ledger lost or some crash happened, I still have that 12 words. I can buy new ledger and I back up that wallet. So this is the cold wallet. Okay, so mostly like holding big amount. Okay, I don't have big amount, but I just taken for curiosity how it works. So most financial institute uses the cold wallet. Okay, so these are the major difference between hot wallet and cold wallet.
But sir, sometimes gold are also connected to the internet, right?
Yes.
For transferring, making any transactions.
Yeah, but it's not continuously connected to
Not
internet.
continuously.
Yes.
But we do have to connect it to internet to make transactions. Without that,
Okay, not needed indirectly. You connect to the laptop. Okay, you create the transaction, sign the transaction. Now remove these things, and that signed transaction I can broadcast using the internet. So these are the two separate things. So you broad. So see, when I need internet to broadcast that transaction, okay, and this ledger treasure, when I need this ledger treasure, I need to send amount, right? To send amount, I need to prove that I am the owner of this key, right? So how I prove? I have to sign this transaction. So for signing this transaction, you can sign offline. No need of connect to internet. Okay, and later on you can broadcast after you goes online. So that's why it's cold wallet is safer. So you sign offline and then broadcast online. Any question? Okay. Okay. So normally this cold wallet they provide. Okay, these are software. Time to time they update. They add new coins. Okay. So this cold wallets contain the many coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more 100 plus coins. Okay. Hot wallets, I mentioned the MetaMask. MetaMask mostly used for Ethereum things. Okay. For the Tron, they have they have Tron Link wallet that also you can use as a hot wallet. Okay. For the Bitcoin, there is Bitcoin wallet. This is very old app on the Android. Okay, I was using this very old app. Simple things, just send and receive, but still it's working. And now Coinbase, okay, this is the exchange. Coinbase wallet app. Okay, just consider this is not exchange, means we are not keeping on the exchange. They provide the separate app. So control is still with us, not with the Coinbase as an exchange. Okay. Keep in one mind, when we are keeping the money with or coin with the exchanges, it's not our money. They can control, okay, they can stop withdrawal at any time. So in the crypto words, they say when you have private key, only then it's your coin. Okay. So, and one more things, there are Explorer, like I shown you many times. So Explorer is like, you can see monitor. Okay, I will show you. Let's
show your account.
No. Okay, so these are the Explorer. There are lots of, but Etherscan is the famous one, first one. Okay, so these are Explorer. You can add any one address. If Sanjeev ji given his address, you can see his balance. It's not like bank account, like it's secret, no one can see balance. Here you can see Sanjeev ji's balance. Okay, even you can see whom he sent money, everything is transparent here. So these are like Ethereum, you can see latest transaction is going on. What are the latest fee? What are the, yeah, see. So new block is created, all this. So using the Explorer, you can see all this transaction related activity. And I mentioned the fee things. Okay, at the top, I guess you cannot see this.
Yes, please.
Focus. Yes. So on the top, this you can see currently this is the fee is going on 1.23. Okay, this is just for in the 5 minutes it can change. It can go to 10. Anything can happen as per transaction, like how many transactions are going on. Okay. So this is the Explorer. Same for Tron. There are Tron scan. You can see. So whenever in the application you are saying, okay, transaction client complaint may complain that okay, I didn't receive any transaction. So simply you have to go to Explorer. Okay, search that address. Okay, or if you okay, obviously it's your app. You have transaction hash or transaction ID. You can directly add your transaction ID here. You can show client that see money is received here, transaction is confirmed. Okay, so like it's not like banking. I don't receive coins, so you have to go through strong like legal, not legal, but complex procedure. Okay, where is money? So there is no such case in the blockchain. It's transparent. You can see where is the money. It's failed. You can see it's failed. And if success, you obviously it's say it's successful, confirm, and money is with you. Okay. So these are the wallets things. These are the Explorer, which currently where is the working on the crypto project. This is the useful for them. Explorer. Tron, I already mentioned. I guess we are into the okay. This is the future of blockchain. So more decentralized applications. There are lots of applications are coming. They say DeFi, distributed finance. So more finance company using that blockchain things. Even I mentioned earlier, Datta knows that digital rupees that SBI launches, right? RBI. Yeah, RBI launches. They're also using, but it's private blockchain, not public. But so many financial organizations started using this blockchain things. Okay. So many businesses are integrating it. So I mentioned you NFT things. Okay, NFT was crazy about 2-3 years ago. Now metaverse, they try to use blockchain. Okay, Web3 is things they say we can move to the blockchain. Like I guess web one we call it like e-commerce things, right? E-commerce. Web 2 we call like social sites like Facebook and other things. Now Web3 like using blockchain, you can deploy your game on the blockchain and play that time. So basically what, let's say some application and some government blocks it, right? Your website and that things. So they are saying, okay, it's free word, no one should block it. So just move to the Web3. It's running on the node, no one can block it. So something, this Web3 concept is going on currently. Okay. Yes, question.
So very first question on behalf of Nikhil. Tell us the story of Terraform.
Okay, Nikhil.
Yeah, Terraform.
Okay, you know why it like fall, Nikhil? Or you
No,
don't
sir.
know? No.
Don't.
Okay. Actually, हुआ क्या था? Like Terra coins. I don't remember exact name. They have stable coin also, like USDT. Now I mentioned that stable coin is back with some real money, right? But in that Terra coin, what happened? They tried new concept. So new concept is like they backed that stable coin with some algorithm, and they are managing supply of Terra coin with that stable coin. Okay. And I don't know internally like exactly how they are managing this algorithm, but that minting happened more, minting getting increase of that coins, and more minting coin increase, and something that triggered this. So more stable coins are minted, and this algorithm, it's like kind of collapse. Okay, you can read in the detail. I'm just saying overview. I don't know exact detail how this algorithm fails, but indirectly this algorithm fails. And since this algorithm fails, there are lots of USDT coins is minted. So I told you, no, USDT case, if you have to mint 100 USDT, you have to show proof that you added actual 100 USD in your account. Okay, but this algorithm fails and lots of coins are minted. So obvious reason, lots of supply, and rumors are not rumors. This things spread like, okay, this is happened. Algorithm failed, and lots of that Terra stable coins are minted. So obviously lots of minted. So what happened? Lots of supply, right? So lots of people like tried like selling this coin as soon as possible because they know that this is going to fall. So stable coin, so USDT, let's say that time it was 84 rupees rate, right? So it goes to the 0.000, it's lots of zero. And Sanjeevji brought at some zeros. So it was no, he actually spot like very bottom, and that's how it fell. So it was stable coin which based on the algorithm, and that time this was the new concept, and this fails. So that is the reason. You can read more how algorithm fails, what exactly happened, but this is the happened that it's minted lots of points and this fall.
Okay. Sir, this can be happen with this stable coin as well, right?
No.
The long story in the short, Nikhil, is if you have one coin, which is called a stable coin, and you have another coin, right? And now you are making some dependency between them because you go little, you want to try little different than the other world is doing, right? So other stable coins are not that linked. This one was the smart one, but that backfired them because of this minting and all. That is why it crashed. It was a nice coin, but because of this small glitch that they had, because they were not having a stopper there.
Yeah, they minted lots of coins.
So if they put a stopper there, they might not be in that crisis.
But other stable coin, they kind of traditional way, they have backing of same amount of USDT in the bank. They claim it, third party auditor audit happens, they show proof that we have whatever the coin is currently in the circulation, USDT coin, same amount of USDT we have.
Okay, got it, sir.
Okay.
Sir, why do you use the address? Why we are not using key?
Okay, public key, if you see that Hexa thinks it's longer one, right? Not easy to share also. Okay, share you can see copy, but
Key is already.
public key it's shorter format, encoded format, right? It's easy. Okay, see when you are transferring coin, it's real coin. Okay, one more thing. In the banking, if you send to the wrong something, you can call the bank, you can say, okay, something happened, go to the bank and you can do undo, right? This is not happen in the blockchain. Once sent, wrong address, it's sent. You cannot do anything. Okay, so address in the encoded format, it's little bit readable. You can check if it's proper. Okay, mostly, okay, there is also scam happened. You see normally last 4 digit or some first 4 digit. So this happened with Binance, Sanjeevji. So that hacker, what they did, it's similar. Okay, two addresses looking similar. How? Last 4 5 characters looking same. How they generated, I don't know. Last 4 character is same, but middle it's different. Okay, and their CEO shared this story. So their support team transferring their some hot wallet to cold wallet, and this happened. They are going to like send it, but obviously they have 2-3 checks. And while checking, they found that okay, last 4 is same, but between the character is different. So okay, this was the different story. But answer to your question, public key little bit that hexadecimal long one. Address it's encoded to like look little bit easy to read.
Human.
Yeah, human readable.
Basically, in human readable, that can be verified as well. That is why we define this.
Is it for making like security?
No, it just
Not
encoded
secure,
of public
secure.
key.
It's
Encoded.
like basically you can have more checks. Okay, you might have seen that there are banks they started with the starting with this. So there are banks that started with this 000. So they can have some logic in place. For an example of the Visa and Mastercards, they have like 4, 5. Others are starting with the 5. Based on the validity, it is a Visa or it is a Master. Similar to the addresses that they have created, they define some rules. They can easily validate against that. So it is not like you generated something and you can use it. When it has to be generated through an algo, then that algo's generation can be validated. Okay? If you go those public keys and all, it's very difficult to validate because of those fancy characters that come to the pictures.
It's basically public is like hexa character, but it's very much longer one. So that's why encoded format looks little bit human readable.
And is there any concept like master address and sub address or
This human means we created it. This concept. There is no such master address. Every address is address.
address?
You call it its master address. You call it its secondary address. You call it monitor address as per your application.
For using USDT, this address for another points, this address, something kind of.
Hey, it's as per your application.
Our
Yeah.
application.
Normally, I said that one address can hold Ethereum, USDT, USDC, many number of coins tokens.
Is there any? I want to ask that. Is there any-
It's application level concept. You call it this master address. You call it, but address is normal. It's created using that public key, private key. There is no difference on the technical level. It's application level. You label it. This is called master address. This is called secondary address or whatever.
structure?
Yes, yes. And like team, we are like whoever working on the crypto project, make sure we are transferring to the correct address. Because if in the real world, real money, big money, you cannot undo this. It's not a banking application, it's crypto application. So it's gone, it's gone.
Sir, one thing like in the last session we had a conversation like there is an exchange party in middle
Hmm.
who checks that transaction is been done or not.
Okay, this is P2P example. This is P2P.
Okay. Got it.
It's peer to peer. Okay, when they started it, like sometimes like in India also many countries, banks like okay, we need to transfer some fiat, right, and to buy some coins. So bank are not cooperating with exchanges. They are closing their accounts. They are like stopping their operations. That's why they come up with exchanges started with new idea P2P. Okay, so P2P is like there are two, like A person, B person. Okay, I have fiat money, I have Bitcoin. Okay, and I like A person have rupees, a person want Bitcoin, another person want rupees, but he have Bitcoin. So what is the P2P which is managed by exchanges? What exchanges do? B person asks them to okay deposit your coins on the exchange. Okay, so they that B person transfer his BTC to the exchange. So now this BTC is with exchange. Okay, now another person, A person, they ask A person to send fiat money directly to the B person. They're saying that don't worry, I have this BTC with me. Okay, so you exchange. Okay, they have credibility, right? Big exchanges, they have name. So we trust exchanges. Exchanges saying that okay, his money, his BTC is with me. You can confidently transfer your fiat amount to the person B. So person B, so person A transfer fiat amount to the person B, and confirm that okay, I have sent. Now person B, he said that okay, I have received money. He mentioned exchanges that okay, I have received money. Then exchanges send that BTC to the A person. This is how P2P work.
Got it. Sir.
Okay.
Sir, like basically is Is there in scope that like that it can happen with the wallet to wallet also? Like some exchange third party holds the amount to verify that amount is been transferred or not in correct wallet. So it can reduce the number of this insufficient or wrong transactions.
Actually, I didn't get your question.
Means I want to know, like, is there any scope to have a wallet transaction? Like I want to transfer BTC to BTC with having a third party involved in it. Like I will send my BTC to a third party, it will hold and it will verify that it is going to the right direction or right address
But
that I want to send.
why we need this? This is already exist trading. You do trading on the exchanges. You already deposit money to the exchanges. Another person who trade means buy. They're already getting that money.
No, to reduce the number of false, not we can say wrong address transformation.
5 o'clock.
Wrong address transaction. Wrong address transaction means to reduce the number of.
Still, you want to send BTC to someone, right? Is this what you want?
Yes, sir.
So why you will send to exchange just because wrong address? If you send wrong address of exchange, then
Sir, to have more security, like exchange here
how
in
security
PTT.
you send? You thought
How will the third party authorize that?
okay, but third party address also he type wrong. What will happen?
त्याचं काय म्हणणं आहे की validation साठी third party ला पाठवणार. And the third party
What
will
kind
take
of
care the address.
validation?
But how will third party know which?
But what kind of validation you want to do?
Means it is then right address, like it is on BTC address only, not in the.
You already provided them the wrong address, then how it will become a right address?
Sir, like this happens where I'm sending BTC and by mistakenly I got the Ethereum address, wallet address.
That they check already.
This is kind of
Okay.
But Krunal, I have
Basic
one point.
checks there, but they mention it as well that if the protocol is not correct, if the token is different, and if you're sending, then it's gone.
So basic validations, as Kunal last time said. So we can validate using some standard like initials or
okay. Initially
length,
one level
yeah.
and another enter address. It's come with their algorithm. How much is length? What are the characters used and that things.
that can be validated, but it's not sure that
If you type wrong,
intention-
just one character,
yeah.
like it will goes to another wallet.
Okay. Means like this only, if there is a small mistake, it can reduce the possibility to have these small mistakes.
Small mistake happen with exchanges also.
Okay.
Yeah, with the UPI as well.
all भी तो गलत लगता है
Hey, this is real time exam.
yes actually all भी तो गलत लगता है last digit बदल
But
दिया
Krunal, I think on the blockchain explorer, we can check whether the user which address has to be sent the BTC, right? I think so.
Okay, you have to send BTC to some other person, right? That person given you address, right? So obviously you can see that address on the blockchain, but while typing some character you just change. Okay, just one character. So it's different address, right?
yes so that's why usually this crypto sites provides the copy button
Yeah.
QR code so no need to type
So mostly you have to copy and provide QR code, not by like typing, because like you cannot type
chances
30-40 characters correctly.
Any other question or we can conclude?
Yes.
Fine.
वो जो फीस रहती है जो गैस
हाँ।
सारे ब्लॉकचेन करेंसीज को वो स्टैंडर्ड फॉलो करना पड़ता है कि
नहीं नहीं अपना खुद का
Base-
कुछ भी करने का।
Yes, we have already decided.
No. Gas fees we are setting, but they decide when to pick your transaction. 1 day delivery, 2 day delivery, like that, or 1 hour shift or like this. 10 minutes.
कुणाल एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन,
Yes, Ronak.
ये बिटकॉइन और इथेरियम ऊपर कब आएगा?
That is a very good question.
Very good question.
नाखून दे दिए कुछ।
एक्चुअली अभी आना चाहिए था लेकिन ट्रम्प ने लगा दी।
जब इलॉन मस्क निकल जाएगा डॉट से, उसके बाद ट्रम्प को रियलाइज होगा कि टैरिफ्स के साथ बैठेगा नहीं जुआ, तो मोस्ट
So-
प्रोबेबली इन द नेक्स्ट 7 or 8 दिवाली विल बी गुड वन एंड
सब पॉजिटिव था, लाइक यूएस ने रिजर्व में भी बिटकॉइन, आडा कॉइन, अदर्स कॉइन्स रखे, इथरम वगैरह, तो वो पॉजिटिव था। साथ साथ दूसरा न्यूज भी दिया कि टेरिफ पे करूंगा, पॉजिटिव वापस लाइक बैलेंस हो गया। ओके, वापस दूसरे टेरिफ स्टार्ट हो गया, तो अभी जो चल रहा है उसकी वजह से, नहीं तो अभी आना चाहिए था, मार्च अप्रैल में आना चाहिए था।
कंसीडर दिवाली।
ओके
अभी बाइक का अच्छा है, और कितना डिप जाएगा पता नहीं, कि बाइक के लिए अच्छा। ओके, ये अलग है। नहीं नहीं
यस सर।
नहीं, कुछ मत बाय मत करो, रिस्की है।
सर वही नहीं, मैं वही पूछ रहा था सर, वाजीरेक्स का क्या सीन है?